Oh, good morning, Ramon. Good morning, Team Steam. Hope everyone had a good night last night. There was some fun action on the courts, that is for sure. We're ready for more wins today. What's up, Ramon?
Just trying to keep all my conference tournaments in a row. We get down to some college basketball action today, whittling down the teams, eliminating teams. And yeah, you're right, Mindy. Some great action last night, NBA and college basketball, NHL as well. We left you on Thursday with the morning steam and came back with some good winners yesterday individually, but let's get winners today with the team. And Mindy, I don't know, but little birdie said there's going to be a lot of people watching, so I thought I'd spruce up a little bit and look real handsome, and we'll have a great show.
Looks good.
Here on Saturday. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Morning Steam with the Midwest's premier sports handicapper, Mindy Hahn. I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us. So we are here well into March now, March 4th, and oh boy, conference tournaments are getting started. We're knocking out teams left and right and having some finishes. Mindy, how'd it go for you yesterday?
Did pretty well. Came out on top on, I'm sitting there on the leaderboard. As we know, it's hard to beat Vegas. So if I can take a little bit of money every day, I'm definitely going to be there to do that. Looking forward to another good one here today. Got quite a few games ready to go. Locked and loaded, Ramon.
Got a lot of games to go. We got to cover all these games. So let's just say hello to a bunch of people and get on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Moneyline Mills was here first today. Nice. Ron Hahn here. Greg says he'll take the win from Thursday and keep it rolling. Blake here today. Also joining us, Latifa is here. Phew.
Yeah, I know. We get worried when she's not around.
In honor of Latifa, we'll start with the NHL today when we get rolling here in a moment. Mostly because it's an early card. Right. Latifa's special to us, but we're doing it because of those early starts that get underway in just about 3.5 hours. So should be awesome card, big hockey card.
Huge.
Thomas Lewis is here today. Oh, how about 1J4 Ferner 77? 1J Ferner 77. 1J4 Sir Ferner 77.
Omaha.
Mindy's the mic. Okay. Welcome to you. Great to have you. Oh, great. Thank you. Here it is, Mindy.
There we go.
He's always in. But
yeah, so he's there in the chat room.
Yeah, Curtis is here today. Let's get moving. We got the big card. Oh, yeah.
Curtis is no nonsense.
Thank you to everyone for being here today. Butterscotch joining us. The regulars are here. Let's hear from some others. So we get rolling. Give you another few minutes. Jeffrey Linton also here today. All right. And Jamal is here as well. Head on over to Tony'sPicks.com real quick. Take a look at what's going on with the leaderboard and the homepage. And Tim Irwin coming in with 3 winners yesterday for plus 190. Ben Ruhala, a couple of winners. Collins with 5 winners and Mindy with 7 winners. For the last 7 days, Mindy, 1,464 units atop the leaderboards here. Last 30 days, I'm on top 3,500 units. Mindy, 2,900 units, and Mindy's our leader for the year. Mindy, you mentioned, yesterday, but boy, how are you going to get all these plays in? You got a massive card?
Yeah, it's not pretty big. I got 11 plays, so I have 1 in the NBA, 3 in the NHL. That's all I got after all the big cards. So we're gonna see how we go together. And then right now I got 7 plays in college basketball. So ready to go.
Okay, well, let's do it. And also, don't forget, use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all of our premium pick packages on Saturday. And I'll be in action in pro basketball, college basketball, NHL, and MMA tonight. We got a big card. UFC 285. John Jones returns to the octagon. Everybody's fired up about this one. Mindy,
Yeah.
as Jones comes in off of a 3-year layoff to get in there for the championship. So should be a
Are you going to
long
be
day.
big in the MMA today? UFC?
Yeah, definitely have at least three fights on my card. Haven't come out with it just quite yet, but I'll get rolling on that. Yep. So, all right, everyone. Thanks a lot. Don't forget, you can click on the All Cappers tab, find the handicapper of your choice, go to their handicapper profile page and get signed up. Of course, you can always choose the morning steam. If you missed the show and want to get our picks, you can get them over there by subscribing to the morning picks. And Mindy, we've had some great turnout of late with the subscriber, with being on a roll, we're just doing very, very well of late. So
that's right. All we need to do is keep it up. We're doing okay. Team Steam, they're killing it. It looks like butterscotch, though. What happened to my Celtics? What happened in New Mexico? Yeah, there were some crazy finishes there last night. It's unfortunate that the Celtics have been on the losing side of both 28-point comebacks in the NBA.
Oh, yeah. There was definitely some outrageous action last night, certainly in the NBA, and we'll see tonight just a 6-game card tonight. No early evening action is what we're going to be talking about when we get to there. So anybody else? Let's see if we got anybody else joining us. Ron's making his MMA prediction. So, yeah, butterscotch. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, there. I see what you're saying. Latifah says, what about the Celtics? Yeah, can't win them all, I guess. So, all right. I'm trying to see what, looking at my game. I think that was the other night, though, right? Okay, let's get rolling. We got a lot of games to cover.
It is a bunch, that's for sure.
All right. Okay, I think we've said hello to everyone. We just got a lot of chat in there, and we want to get rolling on the show, I'm afraid. With the rundown, let's get rolling here in this one, Mindy, for Saturday. We're going to start with hockey and then go to pro basketball and college basketball. We'll preview the games for today, starting with hockey.
Here we go.
Woohoo!
Rapid fire. Complimentary picks from Mindy and Ramon.
And the chat, don't forget, our morning steam team right now. Here we go.
The cat got hair on my...
I have no hair. Okay.
Right.
All right, couple games going off at 12. That's the big national network, is covering today. So we got some featured games later on. How about the Red Wings and the Isles here in this one? Of course, we're going to have the Isles at home, favored here over the Red Wings. I'm showing the Islanders $1.95, but this total 5.5 over 20.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking a look at that one, right? Oh, I think I'm still going to hit the under here in this one, even though it's moved a little bit on me, I think. I had it at 6. I don't know if it was there or maybe
I don't see any 6s on the back end, Mindy, at our favorite books. No, only the DK book is at a 6. Most everywhere else right now is at juiced up 5.5. So
gotcha. Well, I'll probably still stick to the under here. Red Wings 0-4 now. After they were kind of, having a little bit of a heater there for a while, only putting up 1 goal a game here. Islanders 2-2 in their last 4, only putting up around 2 goals a game. Under is 4-0-1 in the Islanders last 5 overall. I'll still take them under 5.5 here today.
All right, Mindy, I'll join you. Yeah, sure. We would like to have 6, no doubt about it. What can you do, though? in a situation like this. The odds are what they are. Maybe people are seeing it the way we are. I want to say hello in the chat to some more folks joining us, including Darren Laron and Rick as well. Here's Greg considering the Islanders on the puck line. And Ron is on the under here with us today. Islanders in the under for Jeff. Hello to Carl. Latifa says the Islanders. Yeah, big price. Red Wings playing pretty okay. I might trust them getting a puck and a half here. So, hi, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Love you. All right. And, well, let's see. Butterscotch Islanders in regulation gives him a better price.
Yeah.
I'll take the under with you, Mindy. I don't think we can wait it out. Don't think we're going to – I don't know. I mean, maybe I was shocked a little bit also to see, but to see basically a 5.5 there, but we'll go under 5.5 to get things started with a consensus play here.
Consensus play, number one.
Islanders, yeah. Lightning and the Sabres. The Lightning on the road minus down to $1.55 or so. Definitely was a little higher. Maybe some action coming in on Buffalo. This total 6.5 over 35. Well, maybe goals are certainly expected here with that juiced up. I'm sure there's some. Let me see if there's some. I'm not really seeing many sevens out there, but boy, it might go to 7. I don't know.
Goodness, yeah, sitting at 6 over 35. I mean, Lightning and Sabres score about the same amount of goals, but on the defensive side, the Lightning might have a little bit of advantage here. They are ranked 13th in goals against. Sabres, on the other hand, 23rd in goals against. Lightning 5-1 the last 6 in Buffalo. I'm going to take the Lightning here today at about minus 155 here.
All right, Mindy, on the Lightning, I guess a little bit of a discount price certainly has piqued my attention here with the Lightning. They're not. Well, I'm not sure in this one. I'm gonna be in on the over here, Mindy. I'm gonna go over with Tampa Bay. Buffalo, they're kind of a strange lot, aren't they? Let's see what's in the chat here with this one. Hello to Gerardo as well. And Greg sees an outrageous game here, I think, is what he's saying. Latifa on Buffalo. Here's some overs with Latifa, with Jeffrey. Butterscotch on the over. That's enough to get, but you got plenty of support for the Lightning as well. Unless this is just a weather forecast by everyone. We've got lots of emotion.
I think Ron's forecast has been snow for like the last month, I believe, right?
So, Mindy on the Lightning here. And I'll be on the over 6.5. Yeah. Okay. Rangers and the Bruins. The Bruins, $1.70 or so right now. And the total here, 6 under 20.
Well, I kind of feel like I got to stick with the Bruins here, even though they are, sitting at a little bit higher number than I normally like, but they are at home. Bruins 5-0, scoring almost 5 goals a game here. Rangers 2-3, scoring 3 a game. Bruins also 4-1 their last 5. We all know they've been probably one of the better teams in the NHL. Let's go ahead and take them on the money line.
Ron's on Boston. Greg's on Boston. Scotch, Boston regulation.
There we go. The regulations.
Latifa, Boston. Everybody Boston. I mean, it seems like that's just whatever they want, they're going to get. Hello to Mark Dixon joining us today. All right, Mindy. Yeah, I mean, tough price. I think it's fine though. I want to take Boston again.
All right.
You just can't stop. It's like eating potato chips. Man, you just got to keep going. It just seems like they don't want it. It's like they don't take a night off. Hello to Jack Rosenblatt here today. Here's Jeffrey. Boston and the under. Does seem like maybe it will be a strong under here. I want to take Boston with Mindy, though, at this price. For me, I think I thought 200 would be even reasonable. I know,
Yeah.
hey, look, Rangers are fine, but this Boston team right now, who's going to get in their way, getting them at anything under $2? I mean, well, I go crazy when they're $1.30 against a good team right now. Rangers are fine, but I mean, Smash and Like says, Jack, so thank you for that. I was hoping to see a few more. It's working against us all of a sudden. Maybe we're not gonna. Maybe when we get to basketball, get everyone back here. So yeah, maybe Latifa. I'm kind of a Lay's barbecue type.
Go.
Hey, everyone, check out Mindy in the Discord. Let me bring up the Discord. See her at work.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
I think my sister was sabotaging me with those photos there.
Well, I think what it really shows is Mindy doing all her research, so you're getting some well thought out pics. So join us in the Discord all day today. Man, it's going to be an outrageous day. Let's put up the Discord so everyone can come in and join us.
I really like those Lay's stacks. Those are probably my favorite at the moment. Like I like the cheddar stacks because they don't get like the Pringles tend to get a little crisp or they're a little thinner. They break a lot. So the stacks, I feel like they make it out the store better.
All right, there's interesting play there. All right, let's continue to move on here with this schedule. We're on the Bruins We're on the Bruins again.
Right. I can't do the hot chips. How about you, Ramon? I don't like them. That's just too much for me.
The Lay's barbecue, that's as crazy as I get. I did have burnt end. I got those burnt ends I wanted. I got them last night. That was great. Great.
Good.
Okay. Avalanche and Stars. This is a great matchup out in the West. Right now, it's a pick. Is it a pick still? Yeah. Pick 6 under 20. Wow, a pick 'em.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm just kind of going basically kind of home team. I like how the Avalanche is playing. I like how the Stars are also playing. I like how they are actually getting just an absolute ton of shots on goal. That's the thing I think that impressed me, the most here of the last couple games watching them. I mean, they're just out shooting their opponents, like no questions asked. And I think that's, always the key to victory. I always kind of feel like, why do teams not just shoot the puck a lot more? I mean, that's when a lot of this stuff happens. A lot of rebounding, a lot of being able to center the puck. I'm going to take the Stars here. They're 6-0 in the last 6 here, especially in the game 3 of a 3-4. Also, it's one of those Stars and Avalanche that, they're really not allowing, many goals here as well. But I don't know. I like the Stars here. I think that's the pick for me today.
Avalanche just a little too hot for me right now to get on the Stars. So, look, I got a premium for you here. I mean, you talked about the low-scoring games for these two teams, right? This is outrageous. I mean, this should be 2-1 or 3-1, I would think, tonight with these two teams. I really have to like the under in this one. What about you guys? Latifa here is on Colorado in this one on the road. Here's Greg with I thought Mindy, come win with the Stars might be, on the minority side, but you can't deny that both these teams are, certainly contenders to win the West. Butterscotch, he's on the under in this one, as am I. And welcome to Hosehead once again. Percent Better also, welcome to Percent Better. He likes the under in this one. Oh, it feels like an under for sure. But here's Jeffrey with you, Mindy, taking that home team. Colorado's had good road success. So Mindy's on Dallas, and I'm on the under. Keep it going here with the Capitals on the road. Favorite here against the Sharks. I'm showing the Capitals $1.35, 6 over 15.
I'm going to go ahead and go over 6 here. Capitals now allowing 4 goals a game. Sharks almost 5 every game. Over 5-0 in the Sharks' last 5 here following a home loss. I'm going to go ahead and take the over.
All right, Mindy on the over with the Capitals and Sharks. Yeah, these two teams might trend a little bit over, so I don't think I mind it. But I think my preferred play here is going to be on the Caps on the road, but you're getting lots of support here, Mindy, with here's Greg. He's on the Caps, but here comes Latifa on the over, Ron on the over, TJ on the over, Eileen over. I don't know if I want to get on the over here for a consensus premium, so I'm going to end up here with the Caps on the road. I think this is a fine price. Latifa, leaning to Washington. There's Butterscotch. He's on the Washington in regulation. Here, that's the Scotch lock right there.
Ooh, the Scotch lock. I like it. It's pretty good.
Don't forget, you guys can make up your own play of the day name. I don't see many of those. I want more of those. Maybe the Scotch lock has a, such a strong following. I know we do. I know we follow it. And
right.
So I'm on Washington.
Still hits at like 70%.
Yeah, I'm on him. I'm on it. Percent better on the over. Latifa leading over. Thomas Lewis he'll just throw some money down the over. I don't know.
He'll get this hockey in no time.
Yeah, Sharks, for whatever reason, they don't, not that sharp at home. Not that sharp, period, but.
True, right?
You know what I mean. Here's the Caps for TJ joining us today. Hello, TJ. All right. Let's get another one in here with the Penguins and the Panthers. Good matchup here. Got the Panthers to be a slight favorite at home in this one. $1.25, 6.5 over 30.
I'm going to go Penguins here today. It's one of those, I wish I could take the Penguins on the puck line, but that is minus 230. Not going to be in on that, but I think they can get the win here today. Penguins 4-0 over their last 4, of course, scoring 4.5 goals a game. Panthers only 2-2 over their last 4 here as of late, putting up 2.5 goals a game. I think Penguins are just the better defensive team here. I'm going to go with them.
Ron's going to be on the Penguins with you in this one. Yeah, so is Butterscotch. A lot of Penguin support here. Here's Panthers, though, 4% better. Curtis, he likes Pittsburgh as his lock today. Jeffrey on the Penguins as well. You're getting plenty of support. I'm probably with Curtis here today, but not a challenge against you. And tomorrow I'm going to go.
Hit Panthers?
No, but I'm going to I'm going to go to the StreamYard chat tomorrow because I don't want to Latifa's. I want to put the blue raised arms, body blue raised arms up on the screen, and I can't do it. Butterscotch says Florida, I don't know. Okay, I'll stay away. I'll go over in this one at 6.5. The super juiced 6.5. There aren't any 7s popping up, are there? No, not yet. I mean, it's super square. I think it's a massive over here in this one for the public. I'll go over. With Penguins and Panthers. Mindy is on Pittsburgh. Right. Mindy, bringing the heat with that analysis. Thank you for that preparation. We saw it. Wasn't for the bar, but
it was. Yeah. I mean, it's the home bar.
It looked like dinner. It looked like just sharing time in the kitchen. Okay. Oilers and the Jets here. The Jets, $2 favorite here. No, I'm sorry. Is that right? Yes. No, I'm sorry. I just have a typo. I was like, oh. Yeah. Yeah. Let me correct that. The Oilers are a favorite, of course. $1.40. fix this before we get into the analysis. What was I looking at here? Obviously, wasn't looking at the odds. I was just typing away.
Right, each game surrounding it were minus 220s.
Okay, well, in this one, it is minus $1.30, $1.40. The Oilers on the road, $1.40, but this one definitely has a 7 in front of it. With 7 under 25.
Well, I mean, Greg's on the Oilers, Jack's on the Oilers, Latifah's on the Oilers, Jeffrey's on the Oilers, Butterscotch is on the Oilers. I guess that means I'm on the Oilers. They're 3-2, putting up 5 goals a game over the last 5. Jets, a whopping 0-5. Ramon scoring only, maybe 2 goals a game. Oilers 7-1 in their last 8 here as well. Taking the Oilers today.
Okay. All right. Everybody's Oilers. I get it.
Mark's on the Oilers.
Well, it's moving on the oil. I mean, I think it was like, what was it,
$1.20 on the Oilers.
$1.20, $1.25.
Bronze
mostly opened a little bit higher. It is all Oilers. I don't think it's Oilers for me, guys.
Oh, Ramon's not on the Oilers.
I like to premium at 6.5. I'm gonna go over 7 goals, Mindy.
Okay. I mean, I like it too. So
yeah.
I gotcha.
Steam on the Oilers, says TJ. Let's see if that's some official Steam. There's no such thing as official Steam, but I mean on the. Now I'll just take the over here, Mindy. I know you.
I like the over. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you at all.
Well, I just see you guys all in the Oilers, and it is a good, I like the Oilers at home.
You got 2 plays.
Right, Jack says what I'm thinking. I think all Oilers, but line city, meaning a little too high. Is that what you mean, Jack? I mean, that's the way I feel. But Edmonton, yeah. Ron on the over. All right. Greg, Oilers and over. Oh, yes, I got it, TJ. Yeah, of course. We are the Steam. What are we talking about here? We are the Steam here. Okay, well, the Kings are going to go on the road and take on the – whoa. No, that's wrong. That's where there's the 140. See, that was where
that one you got.
I think that's where the screw up was there. Little producer asleep at the wheel here. Just delete that. Right, because we're on the Maple Leafs and the Canucks. Sorry, everybody. I'm just making up games. That was Blue Jackets and Senators. I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Maple Leafs here on the road. 2:15 or whoa. I'm sorry, Mindy. Let me go back. I'm on the Maple Leafs and the Canucks.
Which one? Which one?
Well, I'm trying to stay in.
Oh, all right. There we go.
Rotation order.
I know. I got them on, 2 sheets of paper, so I gotta go back and forth there.
I'll start over. Maple Leafs minus 215, 6.5 over 25.
Oh, they're playing this Canucks team, and I kind of like the under in this one. I'm going to go that way. It's 3-0-1. The Maple Leafs last 4 overall. Under also 8-1 in the last 9 meetings there as well. Going to go under in the Maple Leafs Canucks game today.
Okay. Yeah, I can't go over, that's for sure. I mean, these teams tend to kind of lean to play to the over a little bit, but I'm not going to go there. C-Spill here today. Hello. Here comes the plays a little bit here. We got Ron on the under here. Toronto puck line. I'm opposite Ron. I like Vancouver on the puck line.
That's kind of where I'd be, I think, too.
+1.5, minus 140 here. Yeah.
I'd kind of like some, yeah. That's how I'd probably head, too. That's my lean on that.
Okay, great. Yeah, on them. So we got mixed, we're definitely mixed in the chat. We're not going to have any
super consensus
support for Toronto, obviously. I mean, Toronto far better. Scotch, Toronto in regulation. So, okay. Mindy on the under here with Toronto and Vancouver, and I'm on Vancouver plus a goal and a half. Okay. Let's see if I get the next game put on this. Now we're back on the Blue Jackets.
All right. Here we go.
This one, the Senators, a huge favorite at minus 265. And the total, 6.5. So 6.5 over 20. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and pick the over 6.5 goals here. Over is 4-1. The Blue Jackets last 5, 6-0 in the Senators last 6 home games to the over. Senators are blasting about 5.5 goals a game here. Blue Jackets about 3.5 goals a game. I'm going to take the over.
Okay, here comes Latifa is on. Here's Thomas. He wants to. Yeah, well, Latifa on Ottawa here. Butterscotch wants to lay the puck line with Ottawa. Jeffrey's on the over with Mindy here. Mm-hmm. And percent better. Minus 1.5 in Ottawa. Senators playing strong. Columbus they do get some puck lines here and there.
Yes, they do. That kind of worries me a little bit.
TJ with the Senators, Mark with the over, Jeff with the Senators, and Mindy, let's take a challenge today. And I'm going to take the under in this one. We'll have a challenge today.
Challenge, Mindy versus Ramon, grudge match.
Some potato chips or something, I don't know, but I'll take the under in this one with Columbus and Ottawa. Mindy's on the over. Looks like most of you are on the over, so it's me against everybody. All right. Mindy, I want you to say hello to Lee Anthony Quinones.
Let's go.
First time, Lee Anthony. Great to have you here.
Glad you guys could join us for hopefully a record-breaking day.
I was wondering what's going on here. I'm concerned now all of a sudden. My prediction may fall short. That's okay as long as the winners are in there. Predators and Blackhawks. Predators a $2 favorite here on the road, 6 under 20.
I'll get there. All right, Predators. What do we have? Predators, Blackhawks. All right, I found it. We are going to go with the over 6 goals here. Over 8-2-1. Predators last 11. Blackhawks are 4-1 in the last 5 after scoring 2 goals or less in their previous as well. Blackhawks like to turn it around and score some goals. Take the over.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Over it is. Predators and Blackhawks. I think Blackhawks can be competitive here in this one. We've seen them, obviously, back to a little bit of form here. We know that Nashville, obviously, a pretty big favorite. Shannon Moore joining us today. Here comes TJ on the over, Blake on the over, percent better over. This is all about the over. Latifa and Scotch are kind of opposite here, it looks like. I'm interested in the puck line with probably the Blackhawks here. May even make the card for me. Oh, boy, look at this. What Jackson is on that thing dipping to 5.5. Let me see if we can get a 5.5 in this one, Mindy. No, we can't, but we'll take it over 6. I don't mind at all.
Sure. But that 5.5 is nice.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be juiced up, but we know that. Jeffrey on the over here. Greg will put the Predators in a parlay with the Kings. Matt D's still eating chips this morning.
I mean, what do you eat with or drink with hot Funyuns? Hot onion flavor.
The Wild and the Flames of all teams. The Flaming Cheetos. That they kind of their uniforms. Okay. They kind of look like Flaming Cheetos out there when they're in their red uniforms. The Wild here, a dog though to the Flames. This is a good game, huh? I'm showing the Flames are up to $1.55 at some places, maybe $1.50 at others, but they're taking action, and we have a low total here, 5.5 under.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that the under, but I kind of feel, I feel like the Wild is, they're tempting fate with this under every time, but perhaps that is the way to go. But for me, I'm going to take the Flames. I like them here at home. I like how they've been on the ice. They look fast out there. Um, they're putting up, about 2 goals a game. That's kind of where the Wild are. I think it's just going to be one of those may go into overtime. I think the home team is just going to, give me the edge here in this one.
Here's percent better. He's on the Wild today. Mindy, I want to mention before I give a pick out, though, that one of our handicappers has a pick on this game in a video today. Probably Sam Murdy with
nice.
his debuts here on Tony's Picks YouTube channel. He's got a couple basketball games today and also this game previewed on the Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel. Of course, Tony has 15 college basketball games and the whole NBA card as well. Check out more videos before you head to the window today. So we got percent better on the Wild. Here's Latifa on the Wild, and here comes second. This is the second of the 2 butterscotch locks today. It's Minnesota on the money line.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, going against you there, Jeff.
I know. I don't.
Jeff's with me. This is where I'm going. I'll still take that under 5.5. Corday here today. Hello, Corday. Curtis on the Wild here. That's his second lock as well.
Oh my goodness! I'm going against 2 locks. This is not good for me.
No wonder we're not going to get to the record. We're
right. If going against the best picks of the day. Well, I'm going to retract, and I'm going to go ahead and take the under with Ramon.
I have a feeling you'll stick with it. Okay, Greg's going to take a walk on the Wild side. Hey, baby.
More.
All right, last game of the hockey card. Let's see if we can get another. What happened here? How are we going to end up? Well, we got 3 so far, so that'll, that's okay. We might have another. The Kings are at home. They're going to go with Copley, Bennington and Copley, Blues and Kings. I never got the goalie computer because we got into hockey too soon, I guess.
Never fired up.
2:15. Well, I'm logging in. Kings, it's too late now. Kings 2. Maybe I could just tell the confirm. I don't even know if there was a confirmed goalie. I think Sorokin was like a likely. Okay, Copley. Kings 2:15, 6 over 30.
So do you like Copley and where he's at right now, Ramon?
Well, the record speaks for itself. Again, it is, goalies are sometimes rare finds, right? When you find one, I mean, here's a journeyman though, a little bit. I mean, he's getting, he's not old, he's not young. I mean, didn't have a lot of experience, but now with his outrageous record, sometimes you get the right team, the right situation. We'll see. Quick lands on the Knights. They've got massive goalie problem. Not problem. They won another game, but the Knights have totally shaken up their goalie situation with their injuries, and the Kings have what they must feel like has solidified their situation. So until I guess he shows more vulnerability or loses games right now. I mean, he's got just a outrageous win percentage at this point, so he's got to roll with him.
Yeah, I just think this was a tough one for me, right? So I was kind of looking for some insight from you on how you felt about it regarding like a total, right? Because the Blues here, they have been more of an over team, and that's kind of how it's been here with the Kings as of late. But I kind of want to think that I'm going to go ahead and go opposite of Scotch today. I like the Blues here on the money line. I think the Kings are going to win this. I think it might be a low score, but it kind of, you know what I mean? Like I have a lot of mixed messages when I think that this total is going to get to. So if I think it might, I kind of have my trends to the over, but I think it's going to be an under. So I'm going to just pass on that. I'm going to take the Blues plus 1.5 here, minus 140.
I will also take the Blues. Just too high of a price for me in this one. More of a price play. Shannon Moore's on the under here. Butterscotch, I believe this is a Kings play. Here's Blake on the Kings. Latifa does like the over. Jeffrey's on the under, however.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of mixed reviews here in this one.
Scotch has it. That sounds like a lock, Scott. Well, not a 210. I guess so that makes it a little bit. I know you like to give out very, hey, Kong's clips. All right, I'll be on with Mindy. We got 4 plays today in hockey. I'm going to take the Blues plus a goal and a half tonight. That's a look at this hockey card.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for great comments and great picks. We're on the Red Wings Islanders under. We're on the Bruins. We're on the Predators Blackhawks over. And we're on the Blues on the puck line. All right.
Okay.
Talk about the NBA next. Great to have everyone here. Oh, Mindy, I'm going to look like a fool in the end, but that's okay. You guys did the best you could. It's not okay. Start with the top of the card here tonight. This is a 6-game card. Pardon me. In a way, Mindy, we're picking up right where we left off, if I'm not mistaken. I think this was the first matchup on Thursday. Unless I am screwing up the panels again, the graphics here. The Raptors are just a slight favorite here on the road. They are -2 now. 222.5. So Raptors taking a little bit of money.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't have the Raptors covering in this one. I'm gonna take the Wizards and a little bit of plus points here, a basket. Raptors here scoring about 100 per game. Wizards scoring about 107. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Wizards here in this one in a bucket.
Yeah. Well, Toronto taking a little bit of public action. I'm not sure how that is the case. Definitely agree with you here on this one. I'm gonna. Let's see what the chat has to say. I don't want
to. Raptors remind me of Boston.
The Hosehead's asking about your Nebraska hat, and of course it's a Nebraska hat because, as you folks in the chat know, that the N stands for knowledge.
Right.
Old Nebraska joke there. I've just lost all of our Nebraska
fans, right?
Though, I love Big Red. I could go right now to my closet and put on all Nebraska stuff. So
you could. You never told me that before.
Yeah, I did.
That you had a whole closet full of Nebraska gear?
Well, I have not a whole closet, but I could have probably a shirt for every day of the week and maybe a hat for, 2 or 3 Nebraska hats, which you've seen, I've had on the air, but
yeah, that's impressive though.
My relationship with the Nebraska alumni has gifted me many Nebraska things here. Okay, let's see. I don't know about this, Thomas. Maybe in their last game, or Greg wants to come in on the Wizards. I want to come in. I'm going to let's see. We got Butterscotch on Washington, Shannon on Washington. It's going to be hard for me here to get. Here's Jamal, Wizards and the over. Young Shard, Wizards. It's all Wizards. I mean, how can I?
This one or the yellow one? Or the Kraken one? My whole wardrobe is almost here. How about this is one of my faves. The Mavericks kicked some butt last night, though. Look at that.
I mean, it was hard. Hey, I was on them. I was on them, and I had a video pick on them, and yeah, I mean, they had they had struggled, but it was the spot. So
Yeah. Well, I'm from Omaha, and I went to school in Omaha. I've always been a Husker fan. My dad used to take me to, all of the games, all the ones that were not televised back then, So it's a lot of fun. I don't get to too many games anymore because I prefer watching them on TV for the most part. Because otherwise, I don't have to be cramped in a little space, and I could go to the bathroom whenever I want, and I can see replays.
I'm going to give out the over here in this one, Toronto and Washington. I think I agree with all of you. I might be, saving a little something on Washington. Not sure yet on that. NBA card still to come for me with the late starts today. So let me just take the over in this one, Mindy. I don't disagree. You guys are on Washington for the most part. I'm probably going to be agreeing with you all the way. All right. Well, this one's gotten out of. Hey, there's been some buyback finally on the Pistons. It's down to 15.5. It opened 14, all the way up to 16, and back down now a little bit. But the Cavaliers minus 15.5, and the total here 219.
I don't get it, Ramon. Like, I just don't get it. Wow, I have a team that scores 112 is giving up 15. I don't know. I just don't see it. I'm taking the Pistons here in this one.
Okay. No, I get it. I mean, they're not playing the Bucks, right? So,
Right.
Hey, Roger Rabbit, welcome. Welcome to Roger Rabbit.
The original Roger Rabbit.
Appreciate you joining us today. Here's Scotch's basketball lock. He's on the under here. Where's it at? There it is. He's on the under. Some steam did come in on the over, but I've got to go with a Scotch lock, especially after we left him hanging in that hockey game. Shannon Moore's got a player prop for you.
All right. I like player props because I don't do any of those myself. I just copy everyone's work. Works out perfect for me.
I'm going to fade the widely reported steam, and I'm going to go under. Mindy's going to take these points for sure today and take the Pistons.
I'm not laying any 15 unless it's like the Bucks. Yeah, you're right.
Roger wants some props. Roger, we here on the Morning Steam, we mostly preview sides and totals because that's what we do here at Tony'sPicks.com over at our website. We have premium picks, our best picks over there, mostly sides and totals. So we kind of stick to that here. Maybe once in a while we might change it up, but really just kind of report, kind of what we can sell on our packages. So Thomas Lewis on the under in this one. So Brandon says, if you've been hanging out with,
you see him all the time because he's very accessible. He still lives in the same house. He still drives his old Lincoln Town car. His house is really only like 3 blocks away from University of Nebraska, Omaha, right down Farnham Street. Is right on the corner. I mean, he has his gate open to his house most of the time. He does have security. But you can always find him at like Dairy Queen. I mean, he owns them, so it's one of those. But he's a very accessible guy. I mean, he's always around town, which has always surprised me. And no one's really ever, bothered him much. And then he's always hanging out with. There's a steakhouse. It's called Garot's. That's where he hangs out with like Bill Gates and Mark Cuban and stuff when they come to town. And again, like when he has other folks around, they shut the places down. But other than that, if he's by himself or, with his family, you can hang out with him. It's pretty cool actually. And then he owns, like the Toyota dealerships in town. So he's at a lot of those events. Of course, the Furniture Mart is here. He's always at those events. I mean, he's very accessible and pretty cool.
I hang out with Charlie. Nobody, I felt bad. Okay, here's Hosehead on the Pistons today. Yeah, Roger Rabbit needs a way out. Roger, let's just take our time. Hang with us. Head on over, go to Tony'sPicks.com. everybody in the chat here can vouch for Mindy and I, our success. But it does take time, and we're in a grind ourselves. So gonna have to turn it around. We don't have a quick way out here on the morning steam. We're kind of a grinded out day in and day out. Okay, let's continue on here, Mindy, with this big card and go to the marquee matchup of the day: the Rockets and the Spurs. This one was as high as 231. Now it's 230.5. So, and the Rockets are a 1-point favorite. As expected, nobody has a clue what to do here, I guess, with these two teams right now. Bad matchup.
Yeah, Greg.
We gotta pick it.
Greg. Let's go. Let's go Spurs all day long here. Spurs 4-1 against the spread versus the Rockets on a couple days rest here. I like the Spurs today. I think that this might be one they can get. After all the time I bet on them, maybe I can bet on them that they actually win a game.
Here's Roger Rabbit. He's on the Spurs. Is that
your plan?
Here? Yeah.
To get you out of the cellar? Yeah, right.
Thanks, Roger. I don't want to, Butterscotch. I'm with Butterscotch here on the over, right? It's kind of like this, Mindy. Like maybe I've gotten up here when we see Houston and Seattle, and sometimes we're on the it's Houston and San Antonio can't contribute, so the game ends up going under. Here against each other, I like it. I like it more. I like it more to go over. Jeffrey Linton on the over. Jamal on the over. Greg talking about the Spurs, a winning streak. Butterscotch over, a lot of over here. So, all right, let's keep going. We're building up the momentum here.
NBA time. This is where we go.
What's going on, people? Anthony.
We lose viewership. We need more hockey fans in this chat group.
The Hawks are going to take on the Heat tonight. The Heat have garnered favoritism at -2.5. The total is down to 2.5 now, 225.
Oh, well, I was looking towards the over, so I might have missed a point in there or so. Hawks are 3-1 over their last 4, putting up 127. Heat 1-3, scoring 105 per game. Over 7-1 the Hawks last 8, following a straight up win, and 9-2 in the Hawks last 11, following a straight up win. I'm going to go ahead and take the over. Oh, you said it went back down to 225 instead of 226? I like that. I'll take it.
All right, Mindy. On the over here, Atlanta and Miami gives me an opportunity to give Mindy a second challenge on the. Have we ever done it? I don't know. I'm gonna go on the under in Atlanta and Miami today at 225. Let's see what the chat looks like. They're pretty active.
Challenge number 2, arm wrestling match.
Butterscotch on the money line here with Miami. Jamal not really ready. Brent says maybe the Heat starting to build it up a little bit. Butler was back, had a big game in that one last night. Certainly, yep, that was a fun game. Oh boy, no wonder Roger's having some woes with the NBA betting. Heat here for Curtis. The Jamal brings up a good point with Butler, having, just come back. Could he be in a situation where he takes the day off? No indication that he would just yet. So.
Someone's injured for the Heat.
I'm not so sure right now. Lowry, we know that, but he's been. We knew he was going to be out, and he's out. That's the issue here. That is the injury. So, All right, Mindy. You're on the over. I'm on the under. Good point here by Scotch. All right. Yeah. Ferner is not impressed with what the Heat was up to last night. So, okay. I'm worried about you, Roger. Is that you?
We'll talk about the WNBA when the WNBA starts. And Ramon did like a whole series last season, which was amazing, I must add. So if you want to know about the WNBA, Ramon is your man.
Love the WNBA.
I know. It's awesome.
Okay, here's the Sixers and the Bucks, the big game of the night, the marquee matchup, the nationally televised game. The Bucks are a favorite here at -4.5 to 31. Bucks have won $1 million in a row.
Right. It's going to be a tough one here on who's going to come out. I have it ranked pretty evenly matched. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of bail out. I'm going to take I'm going to take a total here. Bucks ranked 10th in scoring, 115. 76ers ranked 15th in scoring at 114. I'm going to go under the total. Under is 4-0. 76ers last 4. And it's the same way for the Bucks in the last 4 games. They're 4-0 to the under if scoring more than 125 the previous game as well. So yeah, I'm going to go under the total here in the Bucks game.
All right, Mindy on the under, Mindy.
Yeah, under.
All right.
Under bucket.
I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over with you, Mindy. I'm going to go against you here. Oh no. But Butterscotch says these games are always going under. You're right. But Philly goes over a lot too. Shannon's on the over. Jamal Bucks money line. It's gonna be a great game tonight.
Yeah, for sure. 76ers, Bucks.
I see that line. I mean,
Avalanche.
Here's Hosehead on the Bucks. Brandon may end up in the Discord. We kind of run the Discord. I think we put the link in there in the chat, so I think it's in the description as well. Brent, he's got his numbers here for you. He ran his numbers, and he's got the Bucks. He's got a definite under here for sure, Mindy, with you. Matt D on the Bucks. Hey, welcome to Tanner Williams. He wants the Sixers tonight. Kong's smash play of the day.
Remember, there we go. Kong
has his own catchphrase play of the day, and there it is. It's Milwaukee -5. Playoff intensity, will it be? The thing about Phil, they'll have motivate when you see Milwaukee on the tremendous winning streak. I mean, that's got to motivate any good team, I would think. So this is a record for challenges, Mindy. We've never had.
I know it's going to be exciting.
Just afraid of the side. I really. The steam came in on Philly. I was thinking Milwaukee all the way. Could I sit out this big game? So Thomas, not sure about the total here, it looks like. All right, Brandon. Okay. Sure. Yep.
Yeah, that was a easy one. Easy victory.
It felt easy. I mean, I know I was getting some heat there for laying so many points, maybe. Okay. Next up is the final game of the card here, the Timberwolves and the Kings. The Kings are a five-point favorite here. There are still some 5.5s out there. 237.5.
I'm going to go under in this one as well, Ramon. Kings 3-0, scoring now 125 a game. Timberwolves on a little bit of a good streak, 2-1, scoring 107 here, under 5-0 in the Timberwolves' last 5 overall. I'm going to head to the under here.
All right, Mindy, on the under in this one with Minnesota and Sacramento here, 237.5. Let's see what the chat's up to here. and Shannon Moore on the Kings. Thanks, Roger. Great to have you stopping by. Appreciate you. All right, Mindy, not too much excitement after that Philly and Milwaukee game.
Right? Everyone's like, I think we're done here. Waiting on that one. Now it's time to go.
Butterscotch on the Kings. Mindy, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry.
Sorry,
Fourth challenge. I'm on the over in this one. We've got some conflicts here between Mindy and I. Maybe I like some side. That's the only thing today. I mean, I can't talk about it. I'll tell you why off the air, but we're on some challenges here. I can't tell our.
I bet I know what it is. Actually, I bet
viewers what's going on here.
I bet I know what it is.
Jack's with me. Latifa likes Sacramento. Matt's 10 if it was higher, I guess, or if it was Greg's on the over here with me. With that Kings pace. So that's a look at the NBA today. Let's keep it rolling and get to college ball. We're going to look at games all on the main board. Got 7 lined up for you here with kind of later starts. So let's get right into this college card. Appreciate everyone joining us today. I don't think we're going to make it, guys, but I appreciate all your efforts on the back end, certainly.
We'll get there.
Today. It's maybe the Saturday also could be a factor. So
I know
I really appreciate you guys. Thomas, did I do that many overs, Thomas? I feel awkward now. I thought I went under in Atlanta at least.
At least.
Yep. We are, Blake. And you don't want to be.
I think right now though we only have 4, so this could come back as a tie.
Yeah, it could. But you don't want to be. Here's the thing: you don't want to be going against one of the hottest handicappers on the internet, Mindy Hahn. But I got to take a side or a total.
Right.
So Jamal went on the Kings. All right, Mindy. In college basketball, let's go to. Look, here's the thing with Kansas against Texas is going to start us off. Okay, let me get to the line mix here. See if there's been any movement on this one. Game number 657, 658. In this one, it is Texas -3, 149.
I mean, it's one of those, like, I just have this as, a pretty close game, but I just don't see Kansas getting the victory today. I've been on them probably more times than not. I'm taking the home team here. I'm taking Texas. They're scoring well over 76 points a game here in conference play. Kansas, on the other hand, not even really getting close to that. Texas 7-1 against the spread in their last 8, following a straight up loss here as well. I'm taking Texas. Number 9 ranked team in the nation to cover this 3 at home.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing for Kansas. I try to say, the days of Kansas winning the Big 12 are long. Well, they just won the Big 12 again. It didn't matter. They're up. They've already won the regular season title. They're ahead of Texas by 2 games, 1 game to play. So Kansas with that regular season wrapped up, maybe that's also a factor in Mindy's thinking here because, what do they have to play for? You want to keep increasing your seeding and all that. Great matchup, certainly, in this one. I'm going to be on the over here with Kansas and Texas on a high-scoring game today. But let's see. Percent bettors on Kansas. Latifa's on Texas. Thomas is on Texas. Say hello to Jeffrey Parrott here today. We'll get to the Bruins game in just a bit. Blake on Texas. Butterscotch, Texas. Getting a lot of support for your Texas play.
I hope that's good.
Gary, no Major League Soccer on our show, but we'll try to find something. I imagine in baseball we'll probably have a little bit. I'll find some way to get some MLS talk in there once we get rolling into the season. Fernando Mendoza here today.
A 4-pack of college basketball. Curtis is looking for today, huh? Need Scotch locks.
Yep. See what we have here. Let's move on then. And looks like you got a lot of support for Texas there, Mindy, laying these points against Kansas.
And what did you like?
I'm on the over in this one.
I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
Ramon over.
149, huh?
All right, I got it.
Big number. It's a video play. I don't know. All right, Hosehead was on Kansas. I'll just mention there. Thomas, also Texas. So a little bit of discrepancy, but a lot of Kansas. All right, here's Utah and Colorado. Who'd have thought? I mean, I'm not who'd have thought recently, but coming into Colorado, a favorite here, 4.5 against Utah, and the total here 134.5. Yep.
Who'd have thunk it, Ramon? I'm going to go ahead, though, and hit the under. Both these teams are kind of struggling here as of late. We kind of talked about Utah a couple of different times. Not even really making it to 60 points a game here on average. Under 8-1 in the Utah last 9 road games here. And the unders 5-1 Buffalo's last 6 games following a straight-up loss there as well. Going under the total 134.
Jeffrey's on Colorado today. Thank you, Jeffrey, for that pick. Percent better here. Jack will get to Connecticut in just a moment, as a matter of fact. I'm on the under with Mindy for sure, Utah and Colorado.
We find a consensus. Nice.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me see here. See if I can follow up on the. Okay. Jeffrey on the under in this one with us, Mindy. It's a consensus play tonight with Utah and Colorado. We're going to go under this number today for sure. I've got to think this is a solid underplay with the way these two have been going. Got Utah 2-9 to the under on the road, and Colorado 3-7 to the under in their last 10. Here's Butterscotch with the under. Oklahoma and Texas Tech. Texas Tech going to be a favorite here in this one by 6 or so. Let's see. 6 and 140, just like it says.
I'm going to go to the under in this one as well, Ramon. Oklahoma State 0-3 now, putting up around 67 points a game. Tech 1-2 over their last 3, scoring closer to 70, 73. But if you take a look at some of these defenses, right, Oklahoma State, they're like 15th in defensive efficiency, 20th in effective field goal percentage on defense, only allowing their opponents to around 45%. I'm going to go under here in this one.
All right, Mindy, on the under in the game between Oklahoma State and Texas Tech. I will take Texas Tech in this one and lay the points against OU. For sure. Yep. Let's see if we got comments in the chat. Colorado for Hosehead. Hosehead, a good contributor here so far. Fernando here come all the Texas Techs, though. Fernando Mendoza, Texas Tech. Jeffrey Linton, Texas Tech. Scotch, Texas Tech. Percent better, Texas Tech. Latifa on Texas Tech. Ooh, I'm glad I took Texas Tech before everyone started telling Texas Tech. I feel good now.
Right.
I feel good about it. All right, I'm on Texas Tech, and Mindy's on the under in this one.
Do we not have open?
Oh, did I put the wrong team? Did I have the wrong graphic up? Thank you. Let me correct that.
Boy. That's something that I normally do, not Ramon. I'm the one that forgets the state or the,
Well, I didn't even catch it, and I probably even said the wrong, or maybe I said the right. I don't even remember if I said it wrong. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, I thought oh, Okay, there it is.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, Oklahoma State and Texas Tech. I've got Texas Tech. Mindy has the under. Thank you for catching that. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate that. Mark Dixon has Tech here. So I'll leave that graphic up there just for a second so we get that one right. So the YouTube team gets the right teams up there, covers my mistake up a little bit. Brandon Lowe. Not sorry, though, about the mistake. Okay. All right. All right, Mindy. We're back again.
This one again?
Yep. 8 miles apart, 2 shades of blue apart. North Carolina. -3.5. Total 143.
All right, let's see what we got here. Both teams 3-0. Duke, though, they're just putting up a lot more points as of late. I think I got to go with Duke here. They're putting up 77 points a game. North Carolina's been struggling a bit on offense, only 70 points a game, but I do like the backcourt for North Carolina. So I got a little bit of, being a little bit conflicted here. But Duke kind of outshoots North Carolina from all areas of the court. And I think that's going to maybe be the advantage here in this one. Maybe North Carolina wins it, by a couple, but I'm going to say not by 3.5 here. I'm going to take Duke and the points.
I've got Undercity in this one, but Butterscotch at this number of 143. I mean, this game, I don't think it's going to go that high, certainly right now. Here's Fernando on North Carolina, percent better on North Carolina. So maybe getting pushed back here.
A little bit, yeah.
And Curtis Mann, he's got
Man,
his
I am like not hitting it right today, folks.
Well, it's Curtis Mann's lock here.
I know he has to find 4 good ones, and I feel like I'm, not helping with that here.
Mm-hmm. All right. And interesting comments there about Tom Izzo. All right. Yep, and that good point percent better. Carolina feeling the pressure. What's a tournament without the defending? That's tough. I mean, if they don't make it necessarily, So Ron G here today. Hello, Ron. Carl's got a request. It looks like a little later. All right, here's Connecticut and Villanova. Mindy, Connecticut. On the road here, going to be a favorite. Playing well. 2.5, 138.5. UConn and Villanova.
I think this one's going to be a good one. Can't wait to see how it ends. UConn, they've been pretty hot lately. We kind of talked about it, right? Got off to a hot start, kind of meddled in the middle. Maybe they're getting back there right now. But over the last 3, Villanova's been putting up around 73. Gonna go to the over. It's 6-1 UConn's last 7 following a straight up win. And the over is 4-1 Villanova's last 5 following an ATS win. I'm gonna go over the total. Expecting a big one today.
Okay, I'll go over as well. I don't know if I'm expecting, outrageously over. I definitely have it.
Okay, 1 point over. That's all we need.
Well, yeah, that's true. I've got a 140-ish.
Okay.
So Fernando Villanova here. Jeffrey's on Villanova. Jeffrey Parrott's on Villanova. Jeffrey Linton's on UConn. Thomas Lewis Villanova. So I'm on the over with Mindy here. Yeah, UConn. The metrics kind of show that UConn is still not a fluke. That's the way I feel if you look at those numbers, right? I mean, yeah, they had, they got that great start, so maybe they were overrated. But if you look at the whole body of work, in the conference they're in, they're live to win it all still, I would think. I mean, everything's wide open this year for sure, right? That's what's exciting about the tournament coming up. But Connecticut checks off a lot of boxes. Watch out. Jack on Connecticut. Percent better Villanova. They're at home. getting points. Hosehead, Connecticut. And I'm on the over with Mindy. We're on the over here at 139. 138.5. All right. Mississippi State and Vandy in this one. Mississippi State on the road. Game 701. 702. Mississippi State 3.5. 3.5. 132.5. Action on Mississippi State.
Oh, well, I was thinking about Vanderbilt myself at home, getting these points here. Both teams 2-1 their last 3, but Vandy just scoring a lot more points here as of late. They're putting up around 78 a game. Mississippi State only 70. Vanderbilt 6-1 against the spread the last 7 here. I'm going to take them and the points. I think we can get an outright win here.
Well, you got your Tennessee correspondent saying take Vandy here, Mindy. So that bodes well for you. I'm gonna be on the under in this one. Really like the under. Probably is gonna be a premium for me. I'm gonna give it out right here on the show. Butterscotch on Vandy with you as well. So Mindy's on Vandy. I'm on the under in this one. Here comes Mark Dixon on Vandy. So move on Mississippi State. I don't know. Do we hang on? Will we get more points? I mean, this thing opened as low as 2, I thought, last night. So Jeffrey Linton, Vandy. Sounds like we got the sharp Brandon. Sounds like Mindy and I sometimes.
Right. We have no idea. So we're going to go with a close.
Take the point. Okay. Jeffrey Parrott says, he's a Bulldog.
Right. And he knows the inside and outs there. So Vandy got hurt. So he's going to Mississippi State today.
Appreciate those comments, certainly. Yeah, well, okay. I don't know if he's talking about Horton or Vandy, yeah. So we got anything there? Yeah. Oh, Robin. Yeah, Robin's out for the season. So, yeah. Hosehead likes Purdue, Mindy, to win it all.
Her don't.
Scotch's top play today is TCU, by the way, on the money line. That's his top college play, not covered on the show. He probably checked out the Discord where we put in the plays we're going to preview. So, okay. One more, Mindy, on our regularly scheduled list of games. We're almost out of here, you guys. Didn't get that. Thank you so much. I don't think we're going to make it, but thank you also. I don't know. It's hard to rally support on the weekdays, I would think, but it really makes me feel good that you guys went out of your way to kind of try to get us more views today. Arizona and UCLA. UCLA here -5. Total 148.
Yeah, UCLA here. They're 3-0, scoring 72 a game. Arizona 2-1, scoring almost 84 a game. I'm going to go ahead and click to the over here. I think it's going to be lights out. Both these teams are going to go after each other. I expect a pretty big shooting performance. The over is 4-1 Arizona's last 4 road games. Over 4-1 UCLA's last 5. I'm going to go this way. Taking the over, 148.
So Jeffrey Linton's on Arizona here. I'm going over with Mindy. This one, I think it's going to be the game of the night, I would think. UCLA, I mean, you've got to consider them. Thanks, Jeffrey. Good to see you.
See you later.
I like the over. Yeah, I like the over. I don't care. 148, 149, 148. Got to go over in this one, I would think. Just feels like UCLA. Sure, they can get down and dirty defensively, I guess. But, man, the Bruins are kind of in right? Fernando, I think that's more of a statement here.
Right. Who? UCLA who?
Now, you got to give UCLA a chance with their veterans to be also a national contender. Fernando likes Arizona. I think he's made it clear here.
No respect for that UCLA team.
Okay. I will. Okay, so I'll mention this. So Brandon says KSU and West Virginia. Pravi has got that one covered on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. So please check in with Pravi. Also, Tanner says Michigan State and Ohio State. If I could direct you to the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, we do have a preview on that game from the man himself, Tony T. So I thought there was a couple of games, though, that maybe we don't have to default to. See if I can find them here.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Okay.
Scotch was looking for Pitt and Miami.
All right.
Texas A&M. And then, oh my goodness, there's tons of requests here. And write them down as we go.
Yep. Pitt and Miami. Let's see here. I have it. 673, 674. All right. That one's good to go. Let's take a look. All right, Mindy. Pittsburgh and Miami. In this one, it's Miami minus 7.5. 153.5.
Do you want to put that up?
There you go. Yep. Good. Pittsburgh at Miami. Miami minus 7.5. 153.5.
Well, I mean, I think with the way that this line is moving, I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I mean, both of these teams are putting up close to 85 points a game here. It's one of those that defensively Pitt's giving up around 80. Miami's allowing 80. I think they're pretty evenly matched. And so, I mean, if I think that this is, going to be basically a pick 'em, I'll definitely take Pittsburgh and the points here in this one. Pittsburgh is also 9-2 against the spread in their last 12 road games. Taking Pittsburgh here in this one.
Fernando is on Miami here. Jeffrey says he wants to take Pittsburgh, feels the line is too high. Oops. Jeffrey says line is too high in this one. Butterscotch, Pittsburgh and Miami over. That's the way I'm going to go. I'm going to go Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm going to go Pittsburgh and Miami over. That's going to be my selection on the game.
I think this will be
for me. Big number. I'm going to give it out as a play here on the show, but you do have Pittsburgh 10-3 to the over as an underdog. Miami 11-7 to the over at home. Yeah, let's see. Was there any other?
There's like a ton of requests.
Pittsburgh and the points for Tanner.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I like that Brandon's got his notes everywhere. That's awesome.
Right.
And Jeffrey Linton on Pittsburgh. All right. All right, Mindy, what do you got?
Well, where do we want to start?
Oh, boy. I don't know.
Well, we've had 2 requests for Seton Hall and Providence. You want to go there?
We can. It is an early start, and I can tell you that Tony T does have a preview of that game right now up on the Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel. So if we could send you over there and take a look at the game between Seton Hall and Providence today. Right. Tony T's got that one for you.
Perfect. How about K-State, West Virginia?
Again, another one here is previewed. This one's previewed by Pravi today on the Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel. Check out his video on this game between West Virginia and Kansas State. Probably's got that video up right
Yeah,
now.
and that's easy to do. All you do is type in the game and Tony's picks, and it will pop right up for you. Michigan State, OSU.
Yep, we've got that one up for you already on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Tony previewed the game between Ohio State and Michigan State. So
Kentucky, Arkansas.
All right. Probby's got that one actually covered today on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Check it out. Kentucky and Arkansas today, and with our man Probby Sambamurti, honorary member of the team's team with his track record so far.
He likes to put out the volume as well. Alabama, Texas A&M.
Yeah, Tony's got that one covered. That one goes off in about 90 minutes. So we're going to ask you to take a look at Tony's video on that one between Alabama and Texas A&M.
And I think I saw Asheville. That's about the only other one I saw that was kind of mentioned here as well.
Okay, yes, Cashville for sure. We could definitely, I know we can get involved with that one against Upstate. That's another early start for us. Let's take a look here. Yep. We just don't want to step on anybody's toes. We duplicate a lot of games, certainly, but some of these early games, we have the previews up there. So, all right, Mindy, with Upstate here, let me get into it. They are a 7-point dog against Asheville. Asheville -7, total 140.5.
Goodness, this is kind of a tough one here. It looks like for me with the way that my modeling here comes out. I just have it. I'm going to go ahead and take Upstate in this one. I have Asheville winning by about 3. I really like where, Asheville is regarding scoring efficiency. I mean, they are 11th compared to 171. So, I mean, I think that does have the big tip here to Asheville. But when it comes out to pace of play, turnovers, those projections come out for me with Upstate being able to cover or being able to win here with the 7 to cover the spread.
Asheville, Mindy?
No, I'm going to take Upstate, getting the 7 here in this one. Like I said, I kind of have a little bit mixed reviews because I know that Asheville is up there in those scoring efficiencies, but I look at the tempo, I look at pace of play, I look at possessions. USC Upstate can keep it close here. I have Asheville winning by about 3, so I'm going to take Upstate.
All right, and I'll be on the under here with Upstate and Asheville go under 140 in this one. Not much in the trends department here. This one being played certainly in Charlotte. So I'll end up going under in this one between Upstate and Asheville. Meeting back in January, they combined for just 122 points. So, all right. All right, Mindy, I don't know if we have any others, but again, we just want to, make sure you guys check out all the videos here at tonyspicks.com. So we'll let our other cappers give you some winners on those in those other games. So percent bettors coming in with a little something late, it looks like, with Elon and Bill and Mary. If you're interested in that, Mindy, or if you want to wrap it up.
Well, we can take a look. I don't mind. Let me put it in.
Well, it's early action. Yeah, I'll put it in here. It's early action in the Colonial Tournament in Washington, D.C. So we're really just 90 minutes away from tip-off. Game 721, 722. Give us a moment here, you guys, because today's schedule, obviously, we know
It's big.
what's going on here, right?
Right.
Find all the games. But here we go. All right. It's a pick'em. And 134, let me bring it up here. We have Elon versus Elon and William and Mary is a pick, total 134.
Yeah, I have it coming, pretty much right in on that total projection. Can't really give a lean out on that. I do like William and Mary in the pick'em in this one to outright win. You have the 251st scoring offense in Elon going up against the 101st ranked defense. Give me William and Mary here in this one.
All right. Mindy's on the tribe here with Bill and Mary in this game. And I'm going to end up, let's see here. Yeah. I'm interested in that market reaction here. Boy. I'm going to take a pass on this one right now. Let's just go with Mindy's on William and Mary. I need a little bit more analysis on this tournament game.
Yeah. So, I mean, we don't mind doing stuff on the fly, but again, if you have preferences to who you like and who you want us to cover, definitely go ahead and make sure you put those in the Discord. It's easier to accommodate, the day or night before in order to get all of this information, to you guys. So again, yes, Ramon can too pass. He can do it.
Well, I no, you know what? I don't want to do. I'm going to take a fifth challenge. Is that okay?
We're doing another this one. We have a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Amazing.
Gosh, I don't even want to do that necessarily, but I will.
All right, Ramon. I'm writing it down.
Ramon. Percent better. I see it right. Percent better says I can't pass.
Ramon, Ilan. This is just just what they wanted to get out of this one, huh?
Thanks, everybody, for joining us on the Morning Steam. We'll be back tomorrow with more free sports picks. Make sure you head on over to our website, tonyspicks.com. There you'll find our premium picks, absolutely our best picks every day over at tonyspicks.com. You can get our Morning Steam picks as well. If you ever miss the show, you can subscribe. Make sure you check out the handicapper leaderboards, see how hot Mindy is currently, and then get signed up. Make sure you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Again, these are free picks. Complimentary every day, 20, 25 picks, whatever you have. And again, I saw some comments in the chat. Let me clarify this, Mindy, a little bit, saying,
right.
Some saying, I'm betting too many games. But Mindy and I believe that is the approach that you need to take. A lot of games, pretty much kind of equal units. Yes, you can vary, but if you're going to vary your units, say you have a 1 unit play, right? Maybe go to 1 1/4, maybe go to 3/4 of a unit, 1 1/2. We're not ever going to tell you to have a 1 unit play and then a 10 unit play. There's just too much luck involved, you guys, really. You're trying to beat this thing long term, and one game isn't going to make or break you. So you really just have to grind it out over the long haul and hit that percentage. And you can add it up right now. I mean, we talk about, 52.38%. Right, is what you want to do to beat it. Tout, 50. A tout really got to hit at about 56.5% to try to overcome, kind of the charge that you have for people and things like that. Obviously, if you buy short term, you can lower that, but then from there, if you get up to 60%, you're like Hall of Fame. And right now, that's where Mindy is, you guys. I mean, Mindy's like clicking at near 60% currently on several of these handicapper leaderboards. So head on over to tonyspicks.com. Just fool around over there with the leaderboard. You can check it out with all the different sports. You can look at who's hot in college basketball over the last month. Mindy and I, look at that, 40,
Yeah, that's not too
4,400
shabby.
4,400 units in college basketball since the start
Hey,
of
look
the
who's
year.
number 3. I
Yep.
think I saw Morning Steam.
Right. Oh, that's a great point, Mindy. College basketball for the year, add all those up. It's you and me and us together and the chat for the morning steam. So that's a great point right there. Thanks, everybody, for your support and your comments. Great to have everyone here today. We'll be back tomorrow with more morning picks. Get those plays for us in the Discord. We'll come at it with a little more prep for you. So Ramon will, anyway. Not sorry.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah. Okay, great show. Great show, great winners. Let's get them today. Big day, man. Big day of action.
Oh yeah, I didn't put the stuff in. Curtis reminded me. I was just sitting here.
Thank you, Curtis.
Oh.
Okay, great. Well, there's not too bad. It's not too many, so I don't think it'll be
Yeah, so I'll go fast here.
too much of a problem. So,
Thanks for reminding me, Curtis.
Butterscotch will be over there in the Discord with his Scotch locks, even though games we don't cover. I think he'll be able to cover with us. So just want to say hello. Thank you to everyone that was here today. Didn't quite get thanks to you guys for trying to drum up some extra support as well for the show today. So, but we're here to promote our site, Tony'sPicks.com. Where our premium picks are. These are absolutely our best picks. We don't give them out on this show. Sometimes we do. Sometimes just give it out. Just give out premiums. So, all right, here comes Mindy with those picks here. We got Red Wings under, Bruins money line, Predators over, and Blues puck line.
Oh, we want the challenges too? Okay, we could do the challenges. If you guys want to.
I don't know if you want that.
Columbus, over under.
College basketball here now. Utah under, Connecticut over, and Arizona over. All right. Thanks, Latifa. I can't see those.
The emojis.
Yeah, you never see Latifa's emojis. And let's see.
Here, I'm almost done with the challenges, so they can.
Okay, you did NBA already, and I'm missing it though. Let me see here.
We didn't have any.
Oh my God! What?
No.
We had challenges. Yeah, we better go back and do the NBA over. I can't. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I can't believe we don't have any NBA consensus.
I know, right?
It's because I wanted to be so challenging.
Right.
All right.
That's what makes this all exciting, right? You never know what you're going to get out of us.
Thanks to everybody. All right. Great job, Mindy. Great job. And we'll be back tomorrow with more Morning Steam. Thank you to everybody once again. For Mindy Hahn, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.